It's not showing me the thing here. Hold on. Is it streaming right? Oh, it is showing it. Okay. It's just not showing it for me for some reason. That's strange. Okay. I've seen that before. I'm just gonna trust it's doing the right thing until I need to change the screen. Because I'm assuming my preview will tell me if I'm not doing it right. Let's me try out Planet Coaster 2 for the first time. There we go. Fitting emojis as well. It's very catchy music though. I love it. Making me go live. I'm ready. About 2.5 hours. Yeah, wow. 2.5 hours from now is about 10:45. That'll be exciting. I love playing new games. All right, are we ready? Are you guys ready? I don't know why I say it like that. I'm ready though. I am very curious to see what this game is going to be like ever since I played the first one. let's get into it. Bada boom. Oh, hold on. It is not showing me my live feed. So this is a thing I want to fix real quickly. Give me 1 second. This is interesting. I have never seen this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So resizing my thing made it work. Okay, that's weird. Okay, anyways. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live stream. I also forgot to change that. Actually, I'm going to do that real quickly while we're setting up stuff here. Today is a beautiful day because we're going to be playing a new game called Planet Coaster 2. So, oh, whoops. I have to restart that app, apparently. So yeah, today this is a Steam stream, so this means that this is going to be a live stream where I try a new game for my Steam list. I usually try to do this every week if I can help it. Some weeks I've not been so good with it, but I try to get on to do some new games every now and then that I'm very curious to show off and play on stream for the first time. And today's competitor pick is good old Planet Coaster. So I am very curious to see what this game is going to be like, because I have played the first one at least a decent amount. I played on live stream as well too. If you want to see that Steam stream, I'll go ahead and link that below. But I did play the first one at least for a good while. I forget when exactly Planet Coaster 2 came out, but I have been curious to play it for a while since I heard that it was coming out. Yeah, I think I ended up getting this as a present from Pansy. So thank you, Pansy, for giving me another game that I will definitely be playing more of, hopefully. I have been very curious to get into this for a while now, just because I want to see what they changed. I want to see if there's like new things that they've updated. It sounds like it runs in a completely different game engine, so it's like you can't transfer your parts from one over to the other. But thankfully I didn't get too far into like the making my own stuff in the first game, but I had a lot of ideas, and those ideas will not go to waste because I will be putting them into this game instead, most likely. If I do end up liking the second game more than the first, which I imagine I must, because it just seems like it's going to be just more of the same one, right? It's going to be more of the same kind of game, but with better stuff in it, and maybe some upgraded mechanics. So very curious to see what that's going to be like. Before we get into it, though, I'm going to quickly change our little subtitle. I'm just gonna do a little fun little one. Hey, how's everyone doing today? I had a not so busy day at work, so it wasn't too bad for me, at least. Still kind of snowy around here, which I still have to deal with, but it's a-okay with me. Whoa. Oh yeah, obviously also if anyone joins, don't spoil too much obviously about the game. I don't really think that there's too much to spoil anyways. I'm going to be just kind of, I think my main plan is I'm going to be going through some of the main scenarios, and then I might start like going into the sandbox and making my own stuff. And just see what things are kind of going on for that. But I think that's going to be good. Okay, so now this one should be updated now. And yeah, I think it's literally just going to say we. All right, let's get into it. I keep wanting to click this button every single time I start a live stream. Steam stream. Wow. So welcome to Planet Coaster 2. So the first thing I noticed is when I was making my stuff, I can make my avatar, which you already know who's about to be made right here. So let's go ahead and make Zuka. Shape 2. Size. Oh, that's interesting. They have... I like how it's not, gender and like that. It's size and shape. It's interesting. Okay, and I like how there's only two adult shapes. There's small and then there's big. And then age. I'm gonna make them adult. Voice pack.
Heyo.
Ah.
Heyo.
Heyo. Oh. Heyo.
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 Ooh.
Oh, hey!
Heyo. Oh.
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 Heyo.
Heyo.
Heyo. Hey. Woohoo. Heyo.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey! Heyo!
Aha.
Ah!
Oh.
Ah!
Heyo.
Heyo.
Oh.
Heyo!
Ha.
Ah.
Heyo.
Let's do it.
Heyo. Heyo.
Heyo!
Hi.
Heyo!
Oh.
Aha.
Aha. Heyo. Heyo. Heyo.
I like this one. 24 is pretty good. All right, skin tone. Make her pale as can be. Pale as fuck. Head type. Oh. I guess. Yeah, I like this one the most. They have a very interesting like face shape and art style to this kind of game. Hair. She got the bun, which ain't really the ponytail I like, but it's fine. It's close enough. Color. Make a blue. That is a nice blue. Is that the blue though? Or should I make it a little bit darker? Hey yo. Yeah, that's basically fine. I think I just need to make the brown match. Yeah. There we go. There's our blue. Okay. No facial hair. We have top. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, you can just make it a you can just make it a little, yeah, crop top kind of thingy. Ooh. Can make black or no blue? Blue. Ooh. Much blue. This blue's fine. Is that blue fine, or should I make a dark blue instead? I like the other one better, actually. And then what is this one? Oh, her wristwatch. We can make that. We can make that white. And then what is this one? Hello? What even is that? Where is the red? I don't know about you guys, but I am not seeing a difference there. So we're just going to go ahead and make it blue. Whatever it is, it's blue. Oh, we technically don't need the pattern too because it's just going to show up as that, right? Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. That's all good. All right, bottoms. Ooh. So you do have shorts. That's good. I don't know what this is changing. Okay, that's black. There we go. Oh, there's your shoes. Okay, make them black as well. And then, what is this? Don't know what all that is, but okay, cancel that. I don't know what this is, but make it blue. This is gonna, it will be blue. Whatever it is, it will be blue. Hats, we need hats. Got cap. Can cap go over ponytail? Dope. It's a-okay with me because they don't have the ponytail anyways, so it's gonna be done. Is it only the one cap too? Can I not change the color? That's a cool cap. I like the base cap though. Can I not change the oh my god. This is like the one thing you can't change the color on is the cap. Are you kidding me? You can change the color on everything else, but not the cap? That's wild, dude. That's wild. Oh, we got swimwear as well too. Oh, or we can choose to have them in swimwear. Oh. Nah, it's fine. Okay, there's Zuka. As best as we can make her, at least. Yay. Okay. All right, so let us get into the game, shall we? I'm just going to start from the career, I think, and just kind of figure out how the game works and how to do things. First drop. Keys to the coaster. It's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through the Coaster Coast's induction first. Please keep your arms and legs inside this coaster and onboarding at all times, and strap in for some lessons in park management. All right. By the way, I defaulted it to high settings, but I'm hoping it all works out right. If not, then I can definitely turn it down. Whoa, whoa.
Why, hello there.
Hello there.
I'm glad you could make it.
I am
I'm
too.
Oswald B. Thompson, the CEO of Coaster Coast.
Cool.
Oh, Oswald, I didn't realize we had a guest. I'm terribly sorry. It didn't come up on my schedule.
Not to
Schedule.
worry, Eugene. This is the person I was telling you about. You're looking at the successor of Coaster Coast. Well, providing everything goes smoothly, of course.
Yeah, well.
I can't just hand them the keys to the kingdom now, can I, eh?
Goodness, I do apologize. I've just checked my roster, and there you are, right between King Coaster and Queen Splash. Not quite sure how I managed to royally mess that up, but never mind. You're accounted for now.
Marvelous! Well, if that's sorted, I think it's about time Eugene, our brilliant ride engineer, and I showed you the ropes. Consider this your official induction.
All right. There's a great big planet of potential parks out there, but you'll need to go through the Coaster Coast induction first. Okay.
Before we get started, we have a checklist of objectives from HR that we need to go through. I know, but it's been company policy ever since one of our interns didn't know how to move around. We left them to it, only to find them in the same spot 3 days later.
Lol.
Oh,
Yeah.
that won't be you, though. Let's try moving the camera around the park now.
I do like moving the camera. Okay, so WAS to move. Wee. Okay. Okay, that's the select stuff. Hold middle of the rotate, I'm guessing? Yeah, hold middle of the rotate. And then scroll to zoom in.
Now, I've got something that I think you'll enjoy. It's time to build your first ride.
Oh,
I'll
yay.
hand you over to Eugene. He won Ride Engineer of the Year in 2016, so you're in good hands.
I took the liberty of getting a ride ready for you to build. All you need to do is find a place to put it.
Okay. Thank you. Select and back. Yep, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, that is something now that I am realizing that I definitely need to do. Where is my... Escape is back. Here's a sketch. I want to make the UI bigger because I cannot see anything. It is so small. It's so small. Where is game options? Maybe. Yeah, like at least as on my screen, everything is freaking small, dude. Display maybe? No, not here. There we go, interface scale. Put that bitch to 100? Oh, that feels much better. Okay. Now I can actually read things. Okay. Flat rides. I feel like I'm going to have to put it back down when I go into full screen on the full thing, but for windowed mode, I definitely need this right here. Okay. Put that teacup right there. Yup.
Splendid. Our guests will need a way to access the ride.
That makes
so
sense.
let's add an entrance gate.
I'm gonna put that entrance gate right here.
And with every entrance, we need, that's right, an exit gate.
right near us here.
You will need to connect a queue path to the ride entrance. Without
sense.
one, guests will not be able to access the ride.
Okay. Line builder. Ah. Ah, I see. Okay. Ah, that's kind of neat how that works. Okay. So I'm going to do it like this. And I don't think it's going to need to be too big. I think just that amount is fine. And we're going to connect it right here.
We obviously won't need queues for guests leaving the ride. Could you imagine? So you'll need to make sure you're connecting a standard park path to the exit gate.
Makes sense. Just put it right there.
And that's it. That's all the steps for building a ride.
Cool.
If you do need a handy little way to remember those steps, I used to remember it as BEEP.
Beep.
Building, entrance, exit, path. Oh, and don't forget to open the ride. Actually, that would make it Beepo, wouldn't it?
Beepo.
Oh. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
Beepo.
It's also worth noting that our guests will have to pay for tickets to enjoy the rides in our parks. We
Okay.
control how much we charge, though. So let's encourage guests to ride our latest attraction by setting the ticket price to bargain for now.
Oh. Like. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So they kind of like help. They made the finances a little bit easier to get your wrap your head around. That's interesting. So you can still do custom prices, but if you want the computer to just do the pricing for you, you can be like, you can do a cheaping price, or you can do your premium price, or you can just do dynamic, which will just based on the current UQ length. That's kind of neat. Huh. Okay then.
We can always increase the price later.
I am trying to
I
win.
like to say, when you achieve popularity, charge premium for prosperity. But one step at a time, eh?
That's
for
true.
now, a very well done and a shiny medal earned. That's your first ride built, and I'm sure it'll be the first of many.
Cool.
The addition of a new ride will have given a slight boost to our park rating.
I hope so. How does that work?
Multiple different factors contribute to this rating. So, you'll want to pay attention to the park rating overview. The better the rating, the more guests will visit.
Okay then. Looks like we're very bad on park reputation, but we will get up there, I guess. Neat.
While driving the guest count up is good, we need to make sure the guests also remain happy while they're visiting. As you can see, we've just received a report that not all of the guests are enjoying themselves.
What?
It seems some are rather thirsty.
They'd be
To
thirsty.
avoid this in the future, it's handy to keep checking on the guest needs tab. If things
Makes
start
sense.
dropping too low, you should step in and solve the issue before guests decide to leave.
Makes sense.
Let's start by quenching any thirst amongst our guests with a new drink shop.
Makes sense. Okay. Facilities. Drink. Give me that one. Sounds like a great addition right there. Put it right there. All right. Cool. Yep. Open it up.
Brilliant! Now, the guests will need somewhere to relieve themselves after all that intake.
That does
Why
make
not
sense.
build a toilet nearby? We wouldn't want our guests walking around with crossed legs now, would we? That isn't good for anyone's posture.
I would imagine not. Put a you can put it right next to it too. There you go. Is that sanitary? Put the restroom right next to the drink shop? I'm sure it'll be fine. Facilities provide important infrastructure to meet guest needs and keep guests spending their time and money in the park. Facilities that met guest needs, guest services provide guest support and park services, set buildings, and take them all. Okay, gotcha.
Speaking of walking, guests will get tired pretty quickly and their energy will drop if they don't have a place to sit.
I mean, that makes
We
sense.
should make sure there are plenty of benches available.
Oh, yeah.
Think of them as Plankonian recharging stations. They're even wireless.
Ooh. I mean, you gotta have one right by the freaking place. Three benches. We'll put another one on the other side. Ooh,
Amazing work.
thank you.
The guests will be a lot happier now. However, it does come at a price. More food and drink in the park also means more waste.
It is true.
Exactly. So
Probably
it's
made out of the
important
toilet water.
we have
Yep.
enough bins for people to properly dispose of their waste.
Of course. And I'm gonna put them right next to the freaking thing.
Fantastic! That'll keep the
Fantastic.
park looking cleaner. We shouldn't stop there, though. Let's make the park look even better by adding some scenery around the ride you built. That way,
All right.
guests can enjoy the view while they queue.
Makes sense. 3 sceneries. Okay. And they're blueprints as well, too. Dunk. Archway out. Ooh, whoa. That's kind of cool, actually, though. I kind of like that. I would want to do that, like, where is it called? How do I rotate? E? Nope. E and Q is my regular rotate. That works. All right. Ooh, that's kind of cool. This was kind of cool. Put that down. And I'll put you right here. There you go. Scenery plays an important role in the park experience. More scenery means higher prestige for attractions, an improved guest experience, higher park rating, of course. You gotta make yourself look nice. Throwville stream when? That's actually a good question, because I don't remember if I've actually played Throwville off the rails on my Steam. If I haven't, then I might play it at some point. But I've already played a lot of it back in the day, so I don't really have a big need to go back to it, but it was a really fun game, I will say. Scenery provides a scenery bonus to attractions prestige. Attractions with higher prestige will attract more guests, and guests will be willing to pay high ticket prices for them. That makes sense. Scenery is one of the 4 pillars that contribute to your park rating. Place more scenery throughout your park to increase your rating. Okay.
I think
Makes
that's
sense.
everything checked off the scenery list. Well done!
Thank you. Yeah, silver. You haven't yet. You need to play it. Okay, I do need to
Wow.
try it then.
The park is looking great.
Thank you.
I can see why Oswald picked you. You're a natural. Now, if we're to keep adding more rides or facilities, they need to be connected to the power grid. Select an existing generator to view its info panel and see
Oh.
how much electricity it's producing.
We actually need to worry about like power and stuff too. Ooh, that's a new thing
As
actually.
you can see, the generator is powering a network that covers the area filled with rides and facilities. Let's expand that network to cover an open area of the park. To do that, place and connect the additional power facility to the grid.
Huh. This is interesting. I haven't had to deal with power lines and such before, but this is interesting. Rides and facilities need to be connected to a power source to work. Find the power source under Utilities and Facilities section on the browser. Your power connectors can also provide some power when you are starting out. Power sources like power generators and solar panels must be connected to power distributors to create a power grid. Power distributors take power from a connected power source and distribute this power to everything within its radius. Rising facilities that are not within a power distributor's radius will not be powered. Make sure your power generators are maintained by a mechanic so they can continue to produce maximum power output. Oh boy. So this is a whole new section that we do not have yet. Okay. So we need a new distributor. We're going to put it right there. And we're going to connect it like that. Ah, there you go.
Nicely done.
That's cool.
It's all running very smoothly indeed. But to keep the generators maintained and working, you must hire mechanics. Without them, the generators will start gaining a condition penalty, which will decrease the power output. Oh, it seems we don't actually have any mechanics hired.
Well, that's
that
not.
won't do. Let's
That will
hire
not.
a few straight away.
We definitely
It may
do
seem
too.
excessive, but they're essential when it comes to the maintenance of rides and facilities.
Yeah, who needs mechanics? Just let things break down, and then we'll just build new things to fix it. Put you right there. Oop.
Oh!
Oh, we need 2 of them.
Uh-oh, I must have jinxed it. We've had a ride break down.
Oh no.
Good job we have those mechanics to go and nurse it back to health. An available mechanic will automatically be assigned to fix a broken ride. However, if one is not available, you will have to select the Call Mechanic button to reassign somebody to the job.
Okay.
Be careful, though, as reassigning a staff member might mean you no longer have coverage elsewhere.
True. Help.
Hiring staff is just the beginning, though. You also need to pay attention
Okay,
to
thanks
staff
for joining, Pansy.
morale. If it gets too low, staff will start to quit their jobs. Breaks are absolutely essential when it comes to keeping staff morale up. And just like guests, our staff need a place to re-energize. To make all of their tired little dreams come true, you should place a staff building. Admittedly, they're not the most glamorous of buildings. So, I'd advise you to place your staff building away from the guest areas, wherever possible. After all, we don't want to bring down that scenery rating that you worked so hard to build up.
Makes sense. Okay. So we need a facility. We need it to be a staff facility. And we need it to be a building. There we go. It's literally just like, yeah, one of these. Okay. Staff breaks and staff building. Staff member has a break block in their schedule. Time for a well-deserved rest. Staff building. The capacity of your staff building defines on how many staff members can take a break at the same time. Staff working 4 more hours a day require a break or their morale will decrease. Staff take their breaks in staff buildings. Make sure to have enough capacity in the nearby staff building to allow staff to take their scheduled breaks. Staff require a minimum of 5 in-game minutes in the staff building for the break to count, and will leave the staff building after 10 in-game minutes to go on to the next work assignment. Okay.
Great! Now the park staff have somewhere to go on their breaks and enjoy some peace and quiet. We just need to ensure
Staff
our
paths.
inquisitive guests don't go waltzing on in there for the free coffee, claiming to be lost.
That's true.
The best way to avoid this is by connecting an exclusive staff-only path to the building. Guests won't dare step foot on those tiles.
I mean, they are programmed not to. I mean, what? That's weird. Huh, interesting.
We'll need to build a mechanic workshop. Here, mechanics will generate research points that are used to unlock new items for your park.
Ooh. That sounds like a useful thing to have for sure. Boop. And then we probably need a thing for that too, right? Open. The mechanic workshop generates research points. However, a workshop can only generate research points when a mechanic is assigned to it. Simply assign a mechanic to a workshop, and they'll start brainstorming new ways to entertain your guests. Research points unlock new rides and ride types. Head to the research to help to screen to learn more. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's leave the mechanic to it for now. We'll revisit this soon.
Okay.
Oh, what an exquisite sight. I think I need a moment.
Oh, get some every time.
All right, golden. Cool.
Ah, just in time. Our mechanic has earned enough research points to unlock something exciting. Let's
Cool.
take a look at the research tree and aim to unlock the coaster pack. It'll bring a tear to Eugene's eye.
I bet you it will. Research. Ooh, points.
Oh my! Oswald, is that the one I was designing?
The very same, lad. I was just about to make a start on it. But I tell you what, why don't you walk our new friend through it?
It would be my pleasure. Now, this is just a little something I made earlier. First things first, you'll need to select the blueprint.
Okay. Coaster minder?
Good. And place the coaster down wherever there is enough space.
That seems like a good spot right there, right? I see, it even has like the whole path and everything built for it. That's really cool. I like blueprints. They're so cool. Okay. Yeah, put it right there.
Perfect. One important note here is that, unlike flat rides, coasters need to pass a safety test before they can be opened.
Makes sense.
Now's as good a time as any. Would you like a countdown?
Mhm.
5.
Every coaster needs to be tested for safety before it can be opened. If the test results show that the ride's fear, nausea, or G-force are too strong, your guests may be unwilling to ride. In the testing tab, you can check heat maps of previous tests to see where your coaster needs adjusting. You'll know the problem areas. You can rebuild, smooth out any track sections that are a bit too extreme. Okay, makes sense.
While we wait for the test to finish, let's take the opportunity to add some scenery around the coaster.
That sounds right. Scenery. And 3 scenery blueprints? Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna get in the way. Okay. Ooh. That's actually kind of cool.
Oh, and remember to open the ride like you did earlier on.
Oh, that is a beauty! Terrific work, you two. This is a coaster that truly deserves a place in the spotlight. So, how about we put together an advertisement to mark the occasion? Head to the advertising tab in the park management menu and let's show the world what the park has to offer.
Of course.
There are
that
different
makes
audiences
sense.
to cater for, however, so it's worth considering which advertisement will bring the most guests to your park.
Okay. Advertising. Coaster lovers. Let's create one.
While we wait for our campaign to start bringing in more guests, why don't you try out the ride camera and experience all the exhilaration the coaster will have to offer firsthand?
Of course. Ride camera. I love ride cameras. boy. Cool. I can almost kind of feel myself going through it, actually. It's really cool. Oh, whoa. Cool. And exit, yep.
How
okay,
was
cool.
that? Enough for the time being? Thank you again for all your hard work. Coaster Coast is going to be in the best of hands, I can tell.
Oswald, you're not...
I'm not going anywhere just yet, Eugene. Don't panic. We're just getting started, dipping our toes in the... Actually, hold that thought.
Hold that
I've
thought.
got just the job lined up for you. I'll send you the details. See you soon.
Platinum objectives. Okay. Cool. And then you can continue to stay in the park to do more stuff in it if you want to. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. I'm just going to keep going on with the scenario because I'm just learning things about this game and seeing what the game has to offer. But I guess I have some cool ideas that I've been meaning to do, so we'll see if we can get to those in the later part. All right, next scenario. I'm just here to learn about as much of this game as I possibly can, basically. The power grid thing is a new thing, though, for sure. I don't remember seeing that in the last game.
Ah, it's good to see you again. Come along.
Hey.
You're right on time.
Thank you.
Now, this park is going to be slightly different from the previous park. How?
Yeah.
I hear you cry out in anticipation. Well, my eager beaver, we're going to expand this park into, drumroll please, a water park. Of course,
Oh.
we wouldn't expect you to start
Also, I think that
building
that's new,
pools and
too.
plumes all on your own. So, I'd like to hand you over to Brad Newton, our very own water ride engineer.
Hey, mate. How's it going?
Hey.
I'm Brad, and when it comes to water rides, I'm your guy. I used to think everyone was admiring my physique. They'd shout, "Waterman!" But turns out they were just calling me Waterman. I still take it as a compliment, though.
All right, the world of theme parks has changed a bit in recent years. In the word, they've gotten a lot more wet. But you're not getting thrown into the deep end without a life preserver. Coaster Coast boasts an expert on water park engineering, eager to help dip your toes in.
In any case, let's get started. I've set out an area for you to work in. You can't just go planting a pool down anywhere you please. I learned that lesson on Eugene's 8th birthday.
Yeah.
He really did love his first laptop, but it ended up giving a new meaning to surfing the web.
A 50 megahertz processor, 4 meg of RAM, and 1 floppy disk drive. Trust my brother to mistake a motherboard for a surfboard.
Anyway, let's focus on our new area. The first thing a water park needs is, well, water. I've prepared a blueprint for you to get started. Of course, you don't have to use that one. I only stayed up all night to make it for you. It's no big deal or anything. Just select the one you want and place it wherever you like. As long as the guests can reach it, of course.
Okay. Pools. I was about to say, it looks like there's a very specific area they marked out for me to place this in.
Nice. That's a pretty enticing pool. So, we want to make sure people can actually swim in it. To do that, we'll need to give them a place to get changed into their swimwear. Have you ever walked around in wet denim? I do not recommend it.
Yeah,
Build
bet.
some changing rooms and a body dryer in a place that's easy to access. Oh, and make sure it's connected to a path, for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. So people can freaking reach it. Planet Coaster changing rooms. Alright, now the question is, obviously, how do I, obviously, oh, that's right, it's Z to rotate the object. There we go. I do like the snapping too. The snapping makes it a lot easier. Changing rooms provide a place for your guests to change into their swimwear so that they can use pools and flumes. Guests can use the shops and facilities in their swimwear, but will need to get changed back into their normal clothes to use theme park rides and to go home. Okay.
You're doing a brilliant job so far. Brad seems to have rushed off to find his swimming trunks, so I'll take you through the final steps. Now that the pool is complete, guests will be rushing to purchase their pool passes. At the moment, they're only available at the entrance, so we should place down a guest services building nearby.
Okay. That makes sense. Open.
With this guest services up and running, guests will have more places to buy a pass that will give them access to all the water attractions in the park. No pass, no pool.
Whew, found them! I can't wait to take a dip. This is all looking amazing. I'm starting to get what Oswald sees in you. You've got great potential here with us. That being said, there's still much for us to do.
All right.
I couldn't agree more. As the pool is now up and running, we must keep it clean.
Makes sense.
After all, no one wants to dive into dirty water.
To do this, all you need to do is add a water filter to the pool. If the pump isn't working, make sure it has power. I found most technical problems can be solved by plugging it in.
Yeah.
It also needs to be able to reach the water of the pool to work. Don't worry though, it doesn't have to cover the whole pool. Just a part will do.
Okay then. Sell these. And create a custom. Oh. Okay, power cable. Place one water pump. You mean that one? Do I need to be connected to a pool, or could I put it a little bit away? I think right there is fine. Water filter? There it is.
Great work!
Makes
Our
sense.
job isn't done yet, though. Sometimes guests can tire themselves out in the water and need a place to kick back and relax. We should add some sun lounges so they have a place to chill out. Oh, and some ladders and a diving board, too. Extra little touches like these will improve the prestige of the pool. The better the prestige, the more guests will want to visit. It's a win-win.
Makes sense. Scenery. Oh. Oh. Hey, loungers. Definitely want to place a couple of those nearby. Yep. Okay. Place it like right. Sure. I'm gonna put them like. That's weird. Okay. I'm just gonna place them all right there. 2 ladders. Definitely want to have one right there. And I think you want to have one on the other side. I was pretty sure I placed 2.
Oh, and don't forget to make sure the pool is deep enough to dive in first before placing a diving board. I found that out the hard way. Quite literally.
That would be a good idea. I mean, it looks like it's pretty deep, right? I imagine the best place to put it is right here. There you go. Pool extras are scenery pieces that add convenience and excitement to your pools. Make sure you add them to your pools to increase the pool prestige and draw in even more guests. Sun loungers and diving boards and pool ladders are all pool extras. Okay.
I think it's about time we check on our pool and make sure guests are enjoying it and feel safe. Select the pool and take a look at the pool safety tab.
Safety.
Oh my goodness, Brad! Brad! There's a guest panicking! What do we do?
They're
Whoa,
panicking.
that's weird. Hey, mate! Have you tried swimming? I don't think that's it.
I don't think that's it.
Okay, yeah. They need some help.
Oh, think of the paperwork! Okay, everyone, stay calm! Don't panic!
Don't panic!
Breathe, Eugene. We've got this. It's all in hand. Place down a lifeguard point at the side of the pool. Without one, lifeguards won't be able to rescue distressed guests. All we have to do now is wait for the lifeguard to do their job.
There they go. Save them.
There we go. See, Eugene? The guest is fine. Are you fine, though?
Yeah, of course. I'm totally fine. You're in your happy place. Cell A1, cell A2, cell A3. Data validation.
While Eugene comes back down to Earth, I want to say you did
a lot of
great
people.
job under pressure. A lifeguard will rescue anyone they see struggling, as long as they're on duty at their point. It's all part of maintaining our pool safety. Remember, though, they're only Plankonian. They can only cover so much area at once. Larger pools will need more lifeguards and lifeguard points to keep everyone safe.
Yep, that's why they had like that one area that was there. Okay.
So, you smashed the first pool out of the park. Not literally, of course. That would be difficult, not to mention an HR nightmare. But one pool does not a water park make.
Oh yeah? Need many more. Oh. Oh, so now they actually want me to like shape my own. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I do like a idea of like a big circular one. And then maybe like, yeah, square one. Or maybe. Yeah, let's do it like here. And then add this a little bit to it. I just wanted to look like weird. Oh. That is not what I thought I was gonna do. It built a pool on top of another pool, which is not what I thought I was gonna do. Alright, can I undo that? Oh wait, here we go. Yeah, you can undo it. Cool. Is that good enough actually? Does that work? It says 1,000 square meters, so probably not. Yeah. we go.
Nicely done. Just make
That's a
sure
funny
to
looking
hire
pool.
extra lifeguards to keep the pool's safety in the green. I don't think I have another Eugene meltdown in me today.
I have no idea what you're on about.
A true water park needs stuff like wave pools, flumes, and lazy rivers. With that being said, let's start by building a flume. You'll need to know how to build a flume from scratch. So, I'll give you a crash course.
Okay.
First, select the flume that you want from the many beautiful rainbow options we have available.
Okay. Blues. Ooh.
Sweet choice! Now, we need to start with the platform. Simply place it down where you think is best. You can also attach multiple flumes to a platform, if you're feeling adventurous.
Small platform. Okay, so let's put it like right here.
The next step is to start building the flume itself. Start by placing the flume entrance. This is where the slide will start, in case it wasn't obvious.
Okay. I see. So this is probably a little bit far away. I thought it was going to be a lot higher. Hold on. Can I move that platform? There we go. Okay. This feels better.
Okay, now here comes the fun part. We have the platform, we have the entrance. Now, we need the slide. Place it down however you like. Just keep the angle of the slide in mind. You need the guests to get enough speed to keep going. That reminds me, want to see a cool trick? Eugene can determine the angle of anything just by looking at it.
Oh, Brad, I really don't think they want to...
Nonsense! It's your party trick. At least it would be if you joined me at any. Come on! What angle is, this?
35.7 degrees.
Ha ha! Bingo! How cool is that? Blows my mind every time. Where was I? Oh, yes. Building the slide. Alongside the angle, you should also keep an eye on the twists and turns.
Indeed. If the lateral G-force is too high, it will scare the guests. Not to mention raise the flume's fear and nausea rating. This is looking great! You just need to add a flume exit onto the end of the slide now. Make sure it's close to the water. The guests will need the water to break their landing. That might sound like common sense, but Brad has a scar on his arm that would say otherwise.
Shh. Anyway, now it's time to test this baby out. We can
I mean,
only
it's very
open
simple,
the
but-
ride if the test dummy safely reaches the end. Don't worry if it doesn't work on the first try. Eugene got us a great deal on them, so we have plenty spare.
Eugene Newton is no stranger to the artistry of the coupon code. But yes, if the test ride is failing, you can simply open the heat map to see where you can make adjustments. It will highlight any turn that is too sharp or slide that is too steep.
Okay. With 3 excitement. Okay.
Once your slide is ready to go, don't forget to place a flume staircase and connect it to the path.
Okay. Okay, here we go. I had to figure out how to get to it. Slide entrance. So how do I do that? How do I do that? I am selecting it. Does this flume not count? Oh, here it is. I don't know why it was taking a little while there. Okay, I'm gonna put you right there.
The big moment is finally here. It's now time to open your very first flume ride.
Cool.
I'm guessing.
Hello, boys. I wanted to check in and see how the onboarding was going with our new friend here. But I can see there was nothing to worry about. The park is looking great. I knew you were the right pick for the job. It seems you're running out of space, though. That simply won't do. I'll transfer over some money for you to purchase the new area of land.
Oh. Yay, I love getting free money. You mean that little area right over there? A new plot of land. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Look at all that land around us, too. $30,000. Wow.
And with that, your initial onboarding is complete. It's time for you to take what you've learned here and apply it to new parks. If you want to hang around here a bit longer, though, Eugene has prepared a list of objectives for you to make your way through.
Don't worry, if you forget anything that was said here, you can always check the help menu.
You did such a good job here. You should be proud. I'm looking forward to riding this wave of success with you in future parks.
Agreed. A spectacular start.
You've got the Newton Brothers seal of approval. A mighty feat indeed. I'll leave you to it. I need to go and make the preparations for our next endeavor.
All right. Yay. I do want to get the platinum objective done, so I'll stick around. Build 2 new flat rides and set to open. Okay. So flat rides. Okay. Let's do this one. I'll put it like right here. Actually, I'll put it right back here. So that way it has a little bit of room for its queue. Pathing. Okay, so that is the entrance. That is the exit. So first I'm gonna make the rest of the exit and go ahead and just. Oh, it is the queue. Hold on. Never mind. I need to do the queue first. Gonna do whoop, and whoop, and whoop, and whoop, and whoop, and good enough. Yeah. I need to make this big path bigger though, so that's what I want to do first. Regular path first. I just need path. I just need a regular path. Yes, a guest path. Thank you. That is the one I need. It needs to be wider than that. Shift. Oh, shift plus. That seems good. Okay, and then what is... It's this one, right? It's the same one here? Okay, see, it's not... Is it Control Z to undo? Cool. I actually know that's the thing. Cool. I want this exact path. I want to keep the theme going. How does make different color? Oh, here we go. Probably here, right? Yeah. There it is. Mosaic? Nope, that is not it. It is a wooden path, but it's not the one I'm looking at. Here it is. Horizontal. There we go. I found it. Okay, so you wanted to go that way? Cool. There we go. See? Easy. And then I'm going to also put you down to 4. Connect you right there. And then the Q path, I need back on. There you go, perfect. All right, cool, awesome, great. It is closed, please test it out. It does not have any power. All right, we need to add a power facility. See if I remember how to do this again. We need power distributor, right? Yeah. Because we need it to power everything over here too. So I'm gonna do one over here. I'm gonna connect it to the grid from here. There we go. You now have power. Great. Awesome. Looks awesome. Can I go ahead and open it? And just because I know it does cool things for it, let's go ahead and build some scenery around it. Get you some anchors right there. Awesome. Can never have enough trees. Actually, there's a lot of trees around here, so maybe we can. Yeah, let me look for blueprints, actually. Whoa. That's pretty cool, though. Can we actually put that there? Would that work? That's kind of awesome, actually. I like that. Okay. And I'll put some stuff behind it, too. Perfect. Cool. All right. And then with that done, we're going to make another flat right. And we're going to put it right... which one's it going to be, actually? Ah, the Resurgence. You got to have a dropping tower. Alright, first, before we put any paths and stuff down, I want to expand that one again. Whoops. Are you... I know there was a way to make it... I forget how they did in the original game, but there was like a way to select... There was a way to make it so the path... There's a way to make it so you can like copy the path that's already down. And that's what I want to do. I want to find that again. I just forget how to do it. Okay. Alright, and then we need our queue path. I would say, well... There we go. That works. I thought it was a little bit another way where it was not going to go into that, but it was. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Test it out. That's a do well. While it's testing, I'm going to put down scenery. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool. I like that. Okay. I see, so you can go between the both of them. That's kind of cool. There you go. Good enough. All right, I think it's good. Looks like it's safe. Yep. All right, and then build a new coaster, length of at least 300 meters, and set it to open. Oh. I'm assuming we don't have our run already, right? Oh, no, we do. Build another minder. Oh, interesting. So X opens up that menu. Will it fit there? Nope. Can I fit it right here? Nope. Oh, right, because it needs to be connected to the power grid. Is this? No. That doesn't seem safe. Somehow that worked. That doesn't seem safe. It's going through the It's going through it a little bit. Okay, that's the Entaru. Whoops. Whoops. Queue. And for the queue, we definitely want this one to be big because this one's actually like a big ride. It is indeed a queue. Okay. Oh yeah, my laundry, right? Yeah. Laundry. I should do that tonight. Build a pool. Okay. We can do that. You're right. I do need to go there. I do need a lifeguard here. Here we go. Pool extras. Lifeguard chair. You definitely need one like right by the thing here. Oops, not that one. I want to check my objectives again. Here it is. Build a pool. A minimum of 600 pool prestige. So I just need to build another one. I like the pool blueprints though. Those are actually really cool. Two new flumes? Okay. I'll actually make the new flumes a little bit more interesting too. I'm gonna build one right up here. And I'm gonna build it really high too. Actually, if I'm building two new ones, I want them to be different ones. So let's try the body slide, and then we'll try the body slide wide. All right, now how do I make you big, taller? Oh, here we go. Shift to move vertically. There we go. We want this one to be like pretty high. Okay, right there. All right, that sounds great. Yep. I'm gonna put your thing right there, and then we're gonna go down. Go down. One more. Okay. Down. And then or now that I think about it, you can make them twist, right? I'm pretty sure you can. Alright, I'm gonna curve it up. Can I make it turn? Or is that actually a thing, like it has to be a flat thing? Oh, there's a transparent side. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, maybe because of how this... Oh, because it's a body slide. I think it is supposed to be just like the slide. Okay, so I actually can't build it the way I'm trying to do it. That makes sense. Okay. Ignore everything I just did. Ignore that. In my case, actually, then I want to make a body flume. Yeah, because this is what I was thinking of. I was going to do down, down, angle it back up. And I want to do like a little spiral. Yeah, put it into a tube. I like the transparent idea, like over the park. Wide thing, go down some more. Actually, you know what? Go back one. Make this open. I feel like actually I might want to extend it out a little bit more before making the end. But I think I can edit that later, right? That's still a little bit high. Hold on. I do like that though. I like how you can just like edit certain parts. I think what you know what? I think what I want to do is I want to delete this part and this part. I want to go just a little bit wider out. I don't know where you're going. I think, yeah, just one more out would be better. There we go. There you go. I think they'll get enough speed through there. Yeah. Oh, see, I thought about doing loops, but wasn't sure about that. Okay. Start your test. It looks like I'm seeing them get stuck, like right there. Oh, my guess is it is like way too extreme of a drop there. That's what I'm guessing. I just want to go on the other side. Hold on. Pause. Pause everything. Okay. Edit mode. Here we go. This is where I want to start from. Please go back. And go back. No, stop. This one. Yes, please. Edit. Thank you. And I want to. Yes. There. 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 Okay. Okay, there we go. I have an idea now. So I want to make it a little bit gentler. There, make it transparent. Angle it back up. Make it non-transparent again. Confirm. Okay, let's see how well that goes. Testing. Okay, it's still that last part. It's a little bit too steep of a drop. They are going, actually, now I see it, they are going really fast. Whee! They just drop out. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. Okay. It's not funny, but it is funny. Ooh, Pansy. He's in my game. Okay, I'm gonna need to shoot it toward that end, just because of the actual amount of speed that's going into here. Does that work? Oh no, dude. That's right on the corner, dude. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I think it'll work. I think I think I need to expand the pool out just a little bit more. I need to put in like a little bit more of a section right there. There we go. You also, now I'm looking at it, this needs to be way lower to the ground. What the hell is going on here? Okay, now it's actually in the water. And right there. Does it work? Did we do it? Woo! Holy shit. Oh, that thing is fast, dude. Oh my god, that thing is fast. You're right. Exchange G-force limits. It does. It's a little bit too extreme of a slide, I know. Okay, it's fine. We don't need to do it. It's just I thought it was pretty funny. Can I save this blueprint? Because I love it. It's so great. Please tell me there's a way to save this as a blueprint. Because I need this. I need this in my thing. Is there a way to do it? I'm not actually sure. Oh. Locate, camera, advanced move, no. That's fine. I'll find it later anyways. It's just... That's so funny. Okay, it's closed. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, guys. That's... What do you see there? It's not the real ride. It's... That's not the right one. I'll make a much easier body slide for you guys. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Oh, I like multi-races. Those are fun. Multi-races are always fun to do. I like seeing them, the pre-made ones they do too. Perfect. All right. That's where it is, right? Yep. Put it right. Nope. Right there. There you go. Untested. Please test it. Okay. Open it. Oh, they're all... Ah. Right, because there's like 5 of them.
Whoa, you did it! Congrats, mate. You've done such a great job bringing everything together.
There you go.
I
That's how you build
could
3
not
buy slides.
agree
You just
more.
have 5 of them all
You're going
by,
to fit
right
in
by each
well
other.
here, I can tell. I'm excited to see what projects we have coming up.
Cool. All right, main menu. That was that was interesting. Okay. See, I always have cool ideas for parks and things, and then once I start testing them, I'm just like, oh no, that's actually like way too bad. That is not safe.
You've made great progress so far.
Thank you.
But now the real work begins. We've been contracted to help out on a few of the Foundation's future projects. And, aha! Right on time! I have someone I'd like you to meet.
Hello
Cool.
there. I'm Adriana Vega, the elected representative for the Foundation. I'll be the one overseeing
Foundation.
the upcoming work.
And believe me, Miss Vega, we shall be doing our utmost to honor our cultural heritage and ensure that future generations can both enjoy and learn from it.
I see somebody's been memorizing the Foundation's mission statement. Please meet me at the site when you're ready to put that promise into practice.
Okay. Rolling with it. So, idyllic beach is troubled waters. This previous owner tried everything to keep this park afloat, but eventually got flooded with debt. Luckily, Brad had a vision for how to turn the tide to get this park sailing again. And that vision involves making a real splash with water rides. Time to dive right in. Oh boy. Yeah, sure, let's do it. Yeah, I'll do a few more chapters of stuff, and then I think like near the end of the stream, I might like at least make a sandbox, and then I'll start kind of
Hey,
like giving you
check
guys
out
ideas
this
of what I'm
beach.
doing.
Amazing, right? Great sun, smooth waves, and more importantly, all ours. The previous owner was a bit in over their head, just a teensy bit, so this park didn't work out for them. I have an idea though. I think we pack this place with guests and make a splash for coast to coast with water rides. Something new and exciting that people will come from all over to try.
My, oh my. I can picture it now. You're onto something here, my boy.
Wait a minute. I know my brother. There's a catch, isn't there, Bradley?
Ah, well, just a little one. The previous owner took out quite a few loans before the park went under. And, now those loans are all ours. Surprise!
Surprise!
Brad, you should have spoken to me first. I would have helped you avoid a mistake like this.
Mistake? No. I thought this place was great.
Oh, don't you worry. What's a little debt between friends? Just you stick to your vision, and we'll make something incredible together.
Sure thing. Build and open one more guest services facility. Surfs Respa. So this is the start of our placeholder, huh? Okay. Ooh, actually, you know what? Just so things don't get too out of hand, I'm just gonna pause things, kind of get a look around at where things are. There's a lot of people in this pool over here. That's cool though. I do love seeing like what they build in these kind of games, because these are actually like really cool looking parks. Like, look at this shit. This is, even for like a campaign, this is really well made. And then they got the, I like the whole pier look for this little spot. I like this. This is cool. I can already see some empty spaces where things can get built and things can get done with it. And then, yeah, obviously there's a little spot here too where new things can get built too here. And then we got little spots out here that go out to these little spots. Cool. Love it. Awesome. Got a little coaster here. Oh. We, have a coaster here? We have an idea for a coaster here? Yeah. We have an idea for a coaster here. It was never fully realized. They're like halfway through production of making it, and they're just like, nah. What if we don't, though? That's cool, though. And then we got a couple little huts and places over here, too. Neat. I love making theme parks, so it's such a cool idea. Oh, look, here, too. They got a little under construction area here, too, where you can build more things on the shoreline. Cool. Neat, neat, neat. Okay. Alright, I just want to kind of get a look around of things. So also, we do need to do this. So build and open a guest service facility. So guest services is a facility here. Yeah, Planet Ghosts are guest services. Okay. We do want that. That would be nice to have. We could build it right. Yeah, because everyone kind of takes the monorail down to the pier, it looks like. So the pier is kind of like where all the main action happens. And once people drop down here, that's when they start doing their stuff. So my thing in thinking of is I'm going to put guest services right here. Right here. Right here. There we go. And we need to open it as well too. Of course. Open. Cool. Awesome. And then we're going to unpause time so we can keep things going. Build and open a restroom facility. That would also be a good idea. I agree. Resty room. Restroom is this one. Toilets. I'm gonna put it right next door. Right about there. Hire one janitor. Cool. I also like how you can build a path and you can kind of build this place on the path. Like, that seems really cool. Hire one janitor. Staff. Janitor. Come on in. Research spinning flat rides. We do need to do that. How does research again? Up here, right? Oop. And research and flat rides. Is it special flat rides we need to do or tower flat rides? I think it was just special, right? Spinning. Oh, hold on. Ow, we needed to go the other way. Oh well. Damn it, we need more points. Oops. Whoops. Well, we got our maintenance guy doing research, right? Where's our okay, it's right down here. How many do we need for the next flat spinning ride? We need 8,300. Okay. So as long as that number keeps going up, we're all good. What else do we need to do? Oh, build a new flat ride. That makes sense. Build a pool. Build in beachfront 2. Beachfront number 2, I'm assuming is that beachfront. How do you even keep track of that? Cool. Heat maps. Heat maps are cool. Okay. Yeah, how does even look at any of that? Park expansion, maybe? Okay, here's Beachfront 1. Beachfront 2 is right over here. Ah, okay, I see. So we need to buy Beachfront first. And now we can build a pool over here. Okay. Yeah, it looks like because there's a path down here, right? From the coaster. There's kind of a path that can go along there. So we can build our little pool out here. And then we can get people around to it. This looks fun. I like this, actually. There we go. That's the ride. We also need a few things here, right? We need facilities for the water. Not staff. We need... No. Oh, no, we do need facilities though, right? Because we need to make sure the water is safe. Unless it's already built in here. Did they think about that? I don't think they did. I'm gonna assume they didn't. I think we need electrical first. Power distributor. I'm gonna put you right up here. And then we're gonna connect you to the power grid, which is over here. Awesome. Fuel pump, or we need, yeah, water pump. Here. And then, yeah, from over here, this will cover it. Cover them together. Cool. It's helping the water there. Now it's both the filter and the pump, yeah. Because they know those usually go together. Makes sense. Okay. Okay, now we just need to make a way to get over here. I think you're good. Before I open you up, though, I do need to get you to the public somehow. So we're going to build a path. Or actually, before we do that, we definitely need... Was it somewhere for them to change? Or are they already good on that? Oh, they have a place over here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, because I was going to say, they already have a place over here. So all we need is the path to get there. There we go, Gabi is a contester. See, I knew there was a way to do it. I just didn't know how to do it. Well, actually, here you go. This is where it goes to. Here, I figured it out. It goes right here. There we go. I was say, where's the area that surrounds the pool? It's like this little thing, right? That looks a little weird. I'm slowly figuring out how paths work. It's kind of weird. I just realized that. Okay. Just realized that made a mess over there too. Yeah. We can't have that going. I'll just have multiple paths going to all the little spots here. I don't care if it looks messy. It'll work. I want it to look a little bit more natural, but I can see that that's going to be a little bit weird. Oh, drawing tool. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure there's ways. It's something I had to play around with more in the game to kind of really figure out how they work, but it's okay. At least people can get to it. That's the most important part. Can we research the thing that we want, or can I make it so I can unresearch something because I made a mistake? Because that was my bad. Don't we have a thing? Don't we have a staff building? Maybe that's the reason why we're not getting anything. Don't we need something like that? We need something that's gonna help us get more points. Yeah, the workshop, right? We need the workshop. There we go. That's what it was. Yep. See? That's what it was. See, now we're getting points. Yay, I'm learning. Oh my god, there's a lot of people in this pool. Guys, you don't all have to be in here now. We have a new pool. Desperate. $204. That's the one I just opened, right? Yes. Swimming pool 204. Yep, that's it. It should be open. Are you sure? Can you not go up there? It looks like you should be able to go up there. Huh. I do realize that thing is incomplete. Okay. Y'all really can't reach this? But how? Unless for some reason these are like staff paths. But I don't see why that would be the case. Oh, you know what? Could that be it? Could it be the fact that those are staff pathings instead? I don't know. Seems weird, though. Is there a way to see, like, where guests can go? Wait a minute, what? You mean this one, right? Yeah, it's 203. It is definitely at full capacity. I think I need people to go to 204. People need to go here. 203 is unsafe and needs better lifeguard coverage. Well, obviously you guys got the water filter and the pump, so there's nothing to worry about there. It might just need a new lifeguard. Alright, it's under stat and scenery. There it is, scenery. Yeah, full extras. There it is. Found it. Do we not have a lifeguard watching this? Hello? It's a small enough pool. One guy should be able to fix it. Interesting. Okay, now we should be good. Yes, following everything pretty well. I feel like if I was on medium, it might not stutter as much, but the game doesn't look too bad. I'm aware of that. Cool. Oh. Is it these ones they mean? Yeah. What do you mean they can't reach it? Too steep. Oh. It is kind of like that, isn't it? There we go. There we go. They have their own little spot they can get to now. Alright. Well, at least maintenance can get there now. That's all that matters. And there's something about water pump. Whoop, not that one. That's a generator. There's something about water pump too? Okay, no, that's fine. We've fixed that problem now. Do we have enough points yet? Please tell me we do. Yay. Thank you. I just want to do it. New flat ride. Okay. We're going to put it right the hell right there, you know? I think it'll fit right there. Oh, the Viking teacups. As it'll fit there. Perfect. Oh, hold on. Rotate it. There we go. Okay, this is where people come in. There we go. And then we need our exit path as well. Copy this one. Perfect. Test it. And I think it should be fine. Open it.
This place is starting to pick up.
Yay.
But I did think there'd be more guests by now. Do people not realize how cool this place is?
They should.
Maybe Eugene was right. Maybe this place was a mistake.
Just give it time, lad. The park is doing great. And I'm sure Eugene was just trying to protect you. Brotherly love and all that.
Yeah, you're probably right. You usually are, except for the haggis-filled donuts. That was just all kinds of wrong.
Cool. Okay, so I got about 20 minutes left. I do want to, you know what? I kind of want to complete the American Ride Republic first. I'll do this last objective, and then I'll start doing my own thing again. All right. Is that going to be too close? It should be fine, right? I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Test it. See how well it goes. This is the fun part about the game, is the coasters. And that tree is on my face. Wee. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Oh. Ooh. Okay. It's almost there. It's a little slow down right there, which I don't enjoy, but also could have been a little bit more smoother going down. But how do we do it? Is it good? Okay, it is okay. It looks like. Okay, there is, before I open it up, because I don't feel entirely good about it, I am going to edit this part down a bit more. I want to put it down just a little bit more if I can help, so. Am I able to move it down at all, or is that like just not a thing? I know it used to be a thing where you can just kind of move the whole entire track. I just want to select this little part. Okay, thank you. I think we just bring it all down a little bit more. It'll be safer. Yeah, see, that already I feel like it helps it a lot. And just to smooth out this turn, I want to see if I can... There we go. There we go. See, that I like. I like the fact that you can do that. Okay, there we go. Now I think it should be good. Let me just make sure that part is good now. It's a little shaky, but I think it makes it a little bit more fun. I definitely could have made it a little bit better, obviously, but I think it's a lot better than what it was. Yep, now it's a lot better. Open that bitch up. Have 2 flumes and set them to open. Okay, so I already have one from there. I'm just gonna build one more here real quickly. That's pretty simple. All right, because the lifeguard's there. I was like, what's obstructed by it? Oh. From what? Sure, you know that works. Yay. Yeah, I see a stat member right there, so that should be fine. Log fuel enthusiast. Okay. Do that real quickly. Why not? That's advertisements. How does advertisement again? Here. Park rating. Crap, I forgot how to do it. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't remember how to do it. No, it's not loans. Wait, it's for the flume enthusiast, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. Don't care enough. I'm gonna save it for now. Alright. We're gonna go back to the career menu. And I'm just gonna spend like the last 15 minutes of the stream just kind of giving an overview of my thoughts and plans for this game going forward. Because I definitely have some ideas. Scusi. So, first of all, I'm gonna open up the dock also while I'm trying to do it. Because this is my original Planet Coaster idea. There we go. So let's see. Sandbox. I'm gonna make a sandbox. New park. Give it to me temperate. This is going to be just test. This is just for me to test around and play stuff around with. I always need to, especially with a game like this, I need a place to just kind of test and do some weird stuff with. So that's fine. Create my park. I'm actually first going to see what it gives me. Pause. Okay, so here we go. We are here. We got a couple of people coming in from the buses coming into our empty park. Look at all this flat land to deal with. Woo! Awesome. Cool. Nice. All right. So, just kind of thinking out loud here. Ooh. I love sandboxes though, especially because yeah, we have unlimited money to work with, so this is great. So one of the ideas I had for Planet Coaster when I was last doing it was I was gonna basically make a ride and or attraction based on all my characters, and just make it like the Syria park, you know. So everyone has an attraction, everyone has like a little place and thing that they have in the park. Or actually, I was thinking about maybe even making a couple different ones. I was thinking maybe making one for Apex, which is like all my main hero people, and then I can have Soliana for all my evil people, and so on and so forth. But I had a bunch of different ideas I remember writing down. Like, I thought about for the one for Zuka, I was gonna have her be kind of like the little Top Thrill Dragster ride, where it's just like the station itself looks like a giant like Ink Zuka, and then it shoots the people out as a coaster up and I go around. I was gonna see if I can get away with having it go to 151 miles per hour because I just love that number, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. But I do want to see how much I can make it with it still being safe. I also thought of a cool idea for Jessica's Turntable Carousel, where I was going to basically just have two carousels raised up a bit, and they're going to be on top of like this little scenery spot that looks like a DJ booth, and they're going to have one turning one way, one turning the other way. I thought that was a cool idea. And it's just going to be blasting EDM music while you're listening to it too. So I thought that was a cute one for Jessica. Xavier and Xavier, I was going to have like twin coasters. One's blue, one's red. And I was going to have Xavier be like the high speed one to kind of focus on his speed thing, while Xavier's like a slow build up and he goes into loops and corkscrews and stuff like that. And then Victoria. All right, Victoria's Dreamland, I thought about making like a little slow ride. That's it's like a little thing that just goes through like a dreamland that goes like inside of Victoria's mind and like all the stuff she thinks about. I thought that'd be a cute idea. I don't know if there's enough scenery objects to make that work really well, but I would love to test it out. I had something from Melinda where she was it was basically gonna be like a little dungeon run where you go through like a cave-like dungeon. You have like little drakes breathing fire at you as you go through. I think it's a cool idea. Maggie was gonna have a high-powered coaster that's kind of like it'll be like a suspended coaster, so it feels like you're flying, and it kind of just goes like all crazy around, like you're taking a little flight test with her. And then, oh yeah, I was gonna have another twin coaster idea with Carrie and Katie. They're basically both going to be about the same, but they're just going to mirror each other, basically, is what I was thinking for that. And then, so yeah, that's what I did. I had 3 different park ideas. I was going to have Apex, I was going to have Soliana, and I was going to have Syria, which is basically, yeah, Syria's going to be just an open park that depicts everything as a whole. But any characters I have stationed in Apex in like my lore, I was gonna have in the Apex park. Soliana is gonna be all your villain people, and then I was actually gonna try to make it kind of like the Space 2, where Apex is like, you know, this basically like giant city looking area, and it has the giant tower in the middle with a giant park around it. And then Soliana is gonna be like a rising place that's surrounded by a mountain and a little circular mountain range that goes around all of it. And Syria is just going to be like whatever. It's just going to be kind of like a mix and match, do whatever kind of thing. It fits with it. But I even thought about like even just doing Syria as a whole. I could even try to fit Apex and Soliana into like the same place, like, you know, and make them two separate parks of the Syria park, you know, because I know that they have like that whole thing for like huge mega parks for like Disneyland, stuff like that. I thought that was a cool idea, but I have a lot of ideas I would like to work with. I just got to figure out what the game has, what I can do with it, and just to see if it can work, because I always wanted to do really cool ideas with all my characters. I have a lot of neat ideas of like how I want to implement them into this kind of game and how I want to do it. One of the other ideas I thought about for this game is I thought about making like either a video game park where I had I basically had like little I guess it could technically be the Mysteria park, because that's what I did Mysteria with. I was thinking about doing like a Mysteria thing where I could it was just a place made up of a bunch of different video games, and there's like references to each little thing. Obviously I can't make, you know, the actual assets of the video game characters in it, but I like the idea of making a video game themed theme park. So that is an idea I had too. But other than that, yeah, it's basically kind of all I thought of. It seems like the main things that I can work with here in this game, yeah, is you got the coasters, you got your flat rides, you got tracked rides, which are basically like your slow rides. You have the new pool mechanic and the flumes that can go into them. So you have water parks that you can build too, which I do want to build like a mega water park, or at least like, I think that's what most of I'm going to be doing with Test here, is I'm just going to be just building random things, testing it out, putting it all together, see how it works. Maybe even explore some of the themes the game has, and then kind of build like, do like a thing where it's like a mega park where each section has its own thing, and then they all intersect and go into each other. Because I always love that idea. I love that idea for theme parks where like there's a bunch of theme parks in one. I thought that was always a really cool idea. But scenery, brush, terrain, demolish, let's select. Okay. But let me just kind of see what they got around here. So we got the Twisted Arc, which looks like... Oh, like this. I thought it was going to be much bigger. The Snooker. Ooh. The Title Roll. Ooh. I like seeing like the paths that they do for it too. Especially because they like already do things for it too. They do also have a Frontier Workshop, which I was kind of curious to explore around a bit too. Actually, you know what? That's the last thing I was thinking about before I end this game. Is first, I'm going to save this, even though I did nothing with it. And I'm going to go back to the main menu. And one of the things I thought about was, because I did this in the last stream too, with my first game playthrough in the Steam stream, for the first game. I thought about... Okay, back. I thought about going into like the, what's it called? Yeah, the workshop, and just see what people have made. Is your 12 featured? Okay. I'm just gonna pick the first guy. What you got? See macaron. It's a lot of rows. Nice. Okay, I see. So these are not like, okay. So these are not entire parks that I'm looking at. These are just like ideas and things that people made. Can I look at like the parks again? Because that was a cool idea that I did before. Here we go. Training Creations. Aquatropic Indoor Water Park. I always love the idea of an indoor water park. I thought those are also really cool. Okay, Waves, Lazy River. Steampunk Launch Coaster. Ooh. Okay, this is just a blueprint. Okay. Yeah, I think these are. I think these are all just blueprints. The wanted wagon. Okay, there are some of them do actually say parks too. Okay, and some of them I do have to realize this too. Some of these do have a size limit. Let me do highest rated. Template starter pack, Corvus. 13, Alton Towers. Tron Light Cycle Run? That sounds pretty cool, actually. Not gonna lie. That sounds pretty cool. How much is it? It's only 5 megabytes. I can do it. Okay, so if I subscribe to it, that means that I can go to it now, right? Here it is. How do I go into it? Let me get into it. Let me go in. How do I go in? Oh, DLC required. Never mind. Unsubscribe. Never mind. Unsubscribe. That's sad. Okay. I need to watch out for that. Hold on. I want to find at least one before I end it for today. This one seems fine, right? Yeah, this one seems fine. Cool. Now, how do I go in? All I want is to go into it. So confused. Yeah, because that's just mine. If I do new... Okay, no, that's not it. Definitely not that either. Franchise? That's something different. Again, how does... How do I get into it? I just want to look at it. It's a whole park. I want to get into it. Okay. Oh, here we go. My parks. This makes sense. Load it. I found it. Ooh. Ooh. That's a nice queue line, yeah. Ooh, especially with that too. I like the lining queue for it. That's cool. Multi-roller coaster friction wheel. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Okay. Neat. Ah, okay, I see. So it looks like, yep, so that's it. Okay. So that's why it explains why it was so small, because he built this, he has this big empty space here. But it is, I think he said this is a recreation of an actual thing, like an actual ride too. 13. That's cool. Let me ride it. Are we supposed to go backwards? I guess you are. That's weird. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay, hold on. I want to see this from the beginning because now I'm kind of curious. Wait, do I have to wait? This is cool. It could definitely be running smoother, but it's fine. Ooh. Oh, that is... That's actually kind of cool. And then you go backwards through it. Oh, that's a cool idea. That's a cool coaster design, actually. Okay. And then you just load back into here. Neat. Okay. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, kind of like drop into there and then it goes back into here. Ah. Cool. Okay. Neat. Neat ideas. I didn't think that that was kind of possible. Okay. There's some cool things you can do in this game with the coasters, is for sure. All right, but like I said, that was basically all my ideas I had for this game. I probably will eventually get back into it. I just need to dedicate a little bit of time to it. And if this is anything like the last game, it seems like it does have a decent amount of Steam Deck support. So it's something I could play on the go at least, which is interesting. But I think I would definitely play it on PC more than anything because I like how they control here. But I have lots of cool ideas to do for it. It might be a while till I get it to do any of them, but I've always liked the idea of getting into it for a while now. I'll probably mess around with it in my spare time whenever I can, but I've been having a lot of other games to try out as well too, so we will see about that in the future. Hopefully ideas actually come to fruition unlike they did in the last game. I might just even try to grind on more of the campaign just to see what other ideas you can do with the actual park management itself too. Because the park management actually seems kind of like an interesting idea now too, because you actually have a lot more things. You have a lot more things I feel like to keep track of in this one than you did in the previous one. And they're like legitimate things that you need to like worry about building facilities for, which is a cool idea. I like that little idea. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for today. If you guys like this little Steam stream I did, please like it and subscribe and follow if you see me more of this in the future. I will hopefully be doing more of these in the coming future because I have a lot of new games to play in the future. And a lot of new Steam games that I've been meaning to touch upon and see what they can offer me. The next one I'm definitely going to be doing is American Truck Simulator. If you're curious about that, please look forward to that as well too. I am definitely looking forward to trying to be see how well I can do being a truck simulator, or not being a truck simulator, being a truck driver in the American roads. It'll be very interesting. I can already tell. But yeah, that's going to be doing it for tonight. Thank you all for joining me today. And like I said, I think tomorrow in the morning, me and Pansy are going to be doing some more Hat in Time together. So if you want to catch that, please tune in tomorrow. And we'll be doing some more good old crossover goodness with him. All right. But yeah, it's going to be doing it today. So I will be seeing you guys all tomorrow for some more streaming. And then hopefully maybe sometime later this week or whenever I can for more streaming content for my next big game I want to do. Hopefully, I think... Oh, that's right. I did think about doing, I think, a Made to Play sometime soon too. Yeah, I was thinking about, since I might have enough time to do a Friday, I might do a Made to Play for Sims 4 because I've been meaning to actually do something for Sims 4 for that too. But my wrap-up stream is probably going to be the next big stream I do before I do another Neptunia stream at least. So a lot of interesting ideas coming in down the pipeline. Hopefully we'll get to it sooner rather than later. All right, I'll see you guys all tomorrow for more live streams. Bye-bye now.